Here we got a beautiful 67 Barracuda. I thought it was newer than this because it says 67. Yeah, that's what it says. And you know, the car in this has got a lot of quarter panel. And it's got a lot of quarter panel. And you know, when you got the bigger tire in the back and it's jacked up, the European inspired styling really comes out, because when these things came from the factory, they had those little tiny wheels on them, and the axles weren't, you know, the axle housing wasn't that wide, and they tucked in. It looked like the body was too big for the wheels. But then when you did this, it radically transforms the way the car looks. Now, I don't know what's underneath this, probably an 8 3/4 pumpkin rear or something, but you know, a lot of people overlook the ones before, you know, they got the 70 Cuda. But the ones before were kick-ass as anything, because, you know, it's like the stance needs to be changed. You know, that's what makes the difference. If they would have done something like this from the factory, but I think later on they did. I think Mopar was the only car from the factory where it had one species. I think it was an AR Cuda or something. They had different size tires in the front and the rear from the factory. Yeah, you know that guy Jamie on Dead Dot Garage, he probably loved this car, man. Yeah, it only costs money, that's all. Yeah, get your paint out. Paint is so much money. I mean, I was looking at painting my El Camino. I'm like, it's like the paint is ridiculous today. Everything's going up. Everything, you know. I mean, even house paint is a lot of money. Fence paint, car paint is astronomical. It's like gold plated. I remember when he got a friend of mine. He painted his 69 Corvette in gold, and he got 1973 Volkswagen Aztec gold. It was the color, right? He painted it that color. And hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
How you doing, buddy?
All right, pretty good. Yeah, I saw your car. Just did. So he painted that car with a Aztec gold, and it was like $110 a gallon. That was astronomically priced back whenever he got it. I think it was in the early 70s. Now that's like dirt cheap. I mean, what is that, tractor paint cost or something? You know? So, yeah, it's just beautiful, man. You know, one thing is, it's always rust. It's rust. I mean, if you got rust, you know, I guess it depends on where you are. Southern United States, it's not that bad with rust. But, you know, then Florida, not bad. I mean, you know, the problem is most of the cars are made up in the Northeast, and you know what happened to them. Oh, God. I mean, I remember a guy had a 65 Chevy Nova. I used to tune up for him all the time, every year, and that car was running, but it was about ready to actually bust in half. There was so much rust on it. If it was like a convertible, it would have already been busted in half. The roof was holding it together. That's how bad it was. You know, that's up there in the Northeast. You know, you never know, too. I mean, even on cars like this, you never know what's under. You know, the paint looks great on this thing, smooth as anything. Plenty of room back there, layout and stuff. You know, center console.